Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today is a question from a viewer, and they asked, I can't do no contact because we go to college together and we're friends. So what do I do in this sort of situation? So if you go to college with someone or you're studying with someone who's in your friendship group, and you can't do no contact on them, so you like them, maybe you've been rejected by them. What do? You really like someone, they're in your friendship group, they've rejected you, and you want to apply the no contact rule to try and reattract them, or to, try and sort out that situation in general, right? So the first thing that you do is you don't treat her differently than everybody else, right? Everyone else in your friendship group. So you just treat her like the other friends that you have, right? So don't be cold to her, don't ignore her, or act sad and mopey when she's around. Just treat her like everybody else, right? That's how you do that, and that's sort of how you do it if you have to apply the no contact rule when you're in a workplace. What you do is you treat them like every other colleague that you have. You're polite to them, you're nice to them, you have a chat with them, right? Especially if you can't avoid that, right? You just talk to them like everybody else, and you just act like it doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother you that you got rejected by her, right? That's how you got to treat her, because women respond to men who are least affected by them, right? So if you're acting angry or sad or mopey or just treating her differently in general, she's gonna know that something's up, right? And you're still not comfortable with the situation. So basically, you have to get comfortable with the situation, right? But obviously, if she's rejected you, there's not really a lot you can do. Like, you can't really rectify that in any way, okay? If she doesn't want you, then there's not really a lot you can do, okay? And if she's dumped you, or whatever the situation may be, like let's say you were together and you got dumped and you were in the same friendship group, there's not really a lot you can do. So the only thing you can do is just treat them like everybody else, because obviously you don't want to be out of your friendship group, because that's your friends too. You deserve to be there just as much as what she does, right? So you just treat her like everyone else. You just treat her like every other friend that you have in that friendship group, right? And don't give her any special treatment. You're polite, you're nice, you're friendly, you have laughs together in that group, right? And also only see her when you're in that group as well. Don't try and make special plans with her either, or anything like that. So you always want to be polite and friendly. So basically the only thing that you can do at this point, because she's around you a lot, is you got to move on, right? And you've got to find a new girl to date, right? So get a dating app, or start asking girls out on your campus, that kind of thing. Start going to little groups or something, if you're on a campus, obviously. So you got to start doing that sort of thing. You have to, put yourself back out there and start seeing other women. And maybe if this girl catches wind that you're dating other girls, then maybe that'll make her change her mind, because sometimes women can be quite competitive, right? So if a woman sees that you're getting on really well with another woman now, and that your focus is no longer on her, but it's on different women, then that might make her change her mind about you. But personally, I think that if she's rejected you and dumped you or whatever it may be, then you need to move on. And because just think about this for a second. Like, if you found a girl that was better looking than this woman, and also was way more interested in you than this woman, then obviously you would love to spend more time with that woman. You would want to spend more time with that girl, right? So it makes sense then that you should focus your attention on finding that girl, finding the girl who's better looking, who treats you better, who ticks all of your boxes, basically. Okay, because this girl can't tick all your boxes because she doesn't like you, right? So that's something else. Like, that's the only situation that I can see that could really help you, right? Is if you just find someone else. You just got to let this woman go. And it would be easy to, treat this girl the same as all your other friends. Be easier to do that if you have another girl that you have more of an interest in, okay? So another thing as well is, if you had a lot of girls that you were talking to, you wouldn't feel so bad about this other woman that rejected you or dumped you, because you've got other options. And if you've got plenty of options with women, then you're not going to feel too attached to just that woman or one woman if you've got many that you are talking to, right? So that's the kind of situation that you want to put yourself in. You want to be able to have other options for yourself, so you don't feel so desperate when it comes to her. Okay, and all the time you're always treating you're always treating this girl who's in your friendship group just like everybody else, just being polite and friendly, right? And maybe sometimes you go off and do your own thing. You're being mysterious. You've got your other things that you need to do. Obviously, you're in college, so you need to be working on that. You don't want to be wasting your degree and the time that you're having at university, at college. You want to make sure that you've got you got to make sure that you are, doing what needs to be done when it comes to your degree, okay, or your master's, whatever you may be doing. So you got to focus on your college work and become purposeful, right? Because that's going to make you appear more attractive as well. Like if you're really working hard towards something and you're ambitious about it and you're really passionate about it, that's going to make you look really attractive. Right, if you're actually excited about what you're studying or what you're learning and excited to get your degree, right, so you can move your life forward, right? So really focus on that. Make that your main priority. Make that your main purpose at college. Your main purpose there is to learn and to get your degree and to get good grades. Make that your main and top priority and become ambitious for it, right? And then make dating and all that other stuff secondary. Right? And so if it's not as important to you, then you're not going to be treating this girl differently. You're not going to be, letting it affect you so much when you're in that friendship group and she's around, right? Especially as well if you've got other girls that you're talking to, right? And you've got that abundance of different women that you're talking to. Okay, that will definitely really help you. So that's my advice on what you should do if you can't do no contact because you're at college together and you've got the same friendship group. I hope that's helped you. If anyone else has any advice for this person, then please leave it down in the comments. And if there's anything you would like me to answer in a different video, then please also leave that in the comments as well. And I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.